One of the major success stories of the Gulf War is one you perhaps never heard of.
But it's a story with a strong Arizona connection. Mark Horner is here to tell us all about it. Mark?
Well, Bud and Guy, believe it or not, one of the major reasons for the Allies' success in the Gulf War is model airplanes, very fancy model airplanes called Unmanned Aerial Vehicles, or UAVs. And there's no doubt they saved this country a lot of money and many lives.
60,
Fort Huachuca, Arizona, headquarters for the nation's Unmanned Aerial Vehicle, or UAV program.
You look at this training out here, you'll see Marines, you'll see Army, you'll see Navy out here. These guys are going for it. They proved their worth in Southwest Asia. Our descent and General Eichelberger back in Washington, D.C. said 2 heroes came out of the war in terms of systems, and one of them was UAVs. We got to have more, and we got to have them sooner. That's the proof of the pudding to me.
60, flare, 58.
During the Gulf War, the sight of UAVs like this one reportedly caused many Iraqis to jump out of their tanks and flee. One desperate Iraqi even tried to surrender by waving a white flag. Call it classical conditioning. Many Iraqis learned that when a UAV passed overhead, bombs and missiles weren't far behind.
When the Air Force was coming in to kill some Scuds that we had found, everybody was really excited. Everybody was really full of anticipation. Just, okay, we're going to get this kill, and that was really good.
This is actual Gulf War video taken from a UAV. Day and night, its special cameras provide live pictures,
65 knots, passing 100.
telling the Allies where to find the enemy and what adjustments are needed after the first round of fire.
We found 3 frog launchers. A frog is a missile. It's called a free rocket over ground, and it's on a mobile launcher. And we found 3 of them that we actually got almost immediate combat strikes on. We managed to save a lot of lives because they launched that thing, and it can go a long ways and kill a lot of people. And to get them before they ever get it off the ground while it's hiding, per se, is a great thrill.
The artillery comes, the airplane takes a picture where the rounds land. It automatically computes the adjustment needed to get second round fire for effect on the target. They don't have a chance to move, and by the time that they do, the rounds are all around them and they're dead. And we're gone to shoot again.
Obviously, the military very excited about UAVs, and tomorrow we'll have a look at some of the training involved with these UAVs, and we'll look into their future, some very sophisticated plans in the future.
How big are they?
They have a 17-foot wingspan. I believe they weigh right about 400 pounds, but...
It's a good-sized model airplane.
Yes, it is.
Mark, thanks.
You bet.
Tonight in Your Money Matters, how you can buy.
One of the most successful weapons of the Gulf War never fired a shot.
But there is no doubt it saved lives and money. For more, Mark Horner joins us with part 2 in his special series.
Bud and Guy, yesterday at 5 o'clock we showed you the overall impact that fancy model airplanes called UAVs made on the Gulf War. Well, today we look at the ways they get into the sky, some of the training involved, and their exciting future.
75.
It all starts here with this small box. Its operator is responsible for getting $1 million model airplane into the air. A plane without a pilot, but certainly with a mission.
68 knots, 300 feet. I didn't extend.
This video, taken from a UAV, is from the Gulf War. Look closely, and you see an Iraqi soldier entering a foxhole.
62.
Here, Allied tanks are returning from a mission well inside enemy lines. The U.S. began its UAV program in the mid-'80s, dubbing it the Pioneer Project. This video shows early testing stages, rocket-assisted takeoffs, pneumatic launches, and conventional runway takeoffs, as well as unconventional landings. Here at the UAV training headquarters at Fort Huachuca, Arizona, students learn to get the planes airborne.
Knots, 65 knots. Okay, you're now past 300, 350 now. Turn across. 66 knots. 70.
Once the plane is safely airborne, control is turned over to a ground control shelter. The chief instructor here is Tony Frakowiak, who flew his first model airplane when he was 5 years old.
When you look at this program and you know where it's going, you have to be pretty excited.
Oh, definitely. I think that with the results from Desert Storm, the UAVs have proven themselves capable. And whether it's Pioneer in the future or whatever other system may come down.
Now hold it. 62.
And what may come down has the military excited.
Now, one of the things we're looking for in the future is to build an endurance UAV that will act as a poor man's satellite. It stays up there flying around pretty high, and it talks to a multitude of different UAVs out there from a center point and then relays it to a ground station that's remote.
What isn't remote is the UAV's chances of success. No longer an up-and-coming program, it's here to stay.
And the military hopes to have some major advances in UAV technology in place, perhaps like that satellite system, by 1994.
Mark Horner, thank you. Real interesting stuff.